How you love yourself is how you teach others to love you. You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. Love yourself first, and everything else falls in line. You really have to love yourself to get anything done in this world. Talk to yourself like someone you love. To fall in love with yourself is the first secret to happiness. Love yourself. Be clear on how you want to be treated. Know your worth, always. How you love yourself is how you teach others to love you. Fashion is my way to express how much I love myself. If you are always trying to be normal, you will never know how amazing you can be. If you have the ability to love yourself first. True self-care is not bath salts and chocolate cake. It's making the choice to build a life you don't need to escape from. The right mental attitude will guide you towards feeling a sense of love that you deserve to experience. Self-love quotes about me. When you say yes to others, make sure you are not saying no to yourself. You alone are enough. You have nothing to prove to anybody. I am somebody. I am me. I like being me, and I need nobody to make me somebody. The more you praise and celebrate your life, the more there is in life to celebrate. Do things that make you feel good, mind, body, and soul. The world has slowed, so you can rediscover yourself. I am who I am, not who you think I am, not who you want me to be. I am me. I wish I could make everyone understand how important this statement is. Go where you are wanted. Every one of us needs to show how much we care for each other and, in the process, care for ourselves. Today you are you. That is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. Shout loud, I am lucky to be what I am. The real difficulty in self-love is combating the inner critic who goes against our own wishes by challenging our own beliefs. You know you're worthy of love, but the critic keeps reminding you of the past pain that you can't let go of. Woman's self-love quotes. The best way to gain self-confidence is to do what you are afraid to do. Make happiness your priority and be gentle with yourself in the process. If people are doubting how far you can go so far that you can't hear them anymore. She will rise. With a spine of steel and a roar like thunder, she will rise. Love yourself enough to set boundaries. Your time and energy are precious. You get to choose how you use it. You teach people how to treat you by deciding what you will and won't accept. You are not your mistakes. They are what you did, not who you are. Accepting yourself only as long as you look a certain way isn't self-love, it's self-destruction. Bring the sun over my heart. I want to bloom. Life tried to crush her, but only succeeded in creating a diamond. Unconditional self-love is all that really matters in life. It's where real life begins. Happiness self-love quotes. The self-love needed for self-care is missing. Academicians use terms like self-esteem, self-worth, self-support, self-care, but rarely self-love. That is left to the spiritual community. People don't realize that taking care of their own needs, eating, drinking, brushing their teeth, showering, wearing clean clothes, going to work are all acts of self-love. Self-love is necessary for a functional and successful life. The salvation of man is through love and in love. I understood how a man who has nothing left in this world still may know bliss, be it only for a brief moment, in the contemplation of his beloved. Self-kindness is self-empathy. And even when I talk to myself like someone I love, and it feels weird, it works. Not having to pretend simplifies our life. On the other hand, pretending day after day to be someone you are not requires enormous effort. I'm constantly amazed by how easily we love ourselves above all others, yet we put more stock in the opinions of others than in our own estimation of self. How much credence we give to the opinions our peers have of us, and how little to our very own. We have the need to be accepted and to be loved by others, but we cannot accept and love ourselves. The more self-love we have, the less we will experience self-abuse. Self-abuse comes from self-rejection, and self-rejection comes from having an image of what it means to be perfect and never measuring up to that ideal. Tell yourself how wonderful you are, how great you are. Tell yourself how much you love yourself. Healthy self-love means being gentle with the soul within you. To love oneself is the purest, bravest thing. Anybody in the entire world can experience self-love. Just do the simple acts of love for yourself, and then your authentic self begins. Best self-love quotes. You carry so much love in your heart. Give some to yourself. Love yourself so much that when someone treats you wrong, you recognize it. I love the person I've become because I fought to become her. When your world moves too fast and you lose yourself in the chaos, introduce yourself to each color of the sunset. Reacquaint yourself with the earth beneath your feet. Thank the air that surrounds you with every breath you take. Find yourself in the appreciation of life. It's not my responsibility to be beautiful. I'm not alive for that purpose. My existence is not about how desirable you find me. Either they like you or they don't. Never try to convince somebody of your worth. If a person doesn't appreciate you, they don't deserve you. Respect yourself and be with people who truly value you. The people who trigger us to feel negative emotion are messengers. They are messengers for the unhealed parts of our being. The entire universe deserves your love. You also deserve to experience it back. Know your worth. Don't ask for it. State it once and never accept anything less. We are all born so beautiful. The greatest tragedy is being convinced we are not. Shout out to all the people who haven't felt okay recently, but are getting up every day and refusing to quit. Stay strong. Sometimes you will need people to support you, and they won't be available, not because they don't care, but because they're the main character of their own life, not just the supporting character in yours. Don't go back to less just because you're too impatient to wait for better. Nothing else falls into line when you're cold to your own person. Everything else falls into line when you open your heart to yourself and stay true to your own person. Owning our story and loving ourselves through that process is the bravest thing that we'll ever do. You have been criticizing yourself for years, and it hasn't worked. Try approving of yourself and see what happens. In order to love who you are, you cannot hate the experiences that shaped you. If you're searching for that one person that will change your life, take a look in the mirror. Be healthy and take care of yourself, but be happy with the beautiful things that make you, you.